Yo, what's up, Shib fam? What's up, YouTube? Some more heavy duty challenge. What's my truck doing? In the 3-axle category, this is the second location for the Europa truck trials. Yesterday, or the last episode, we were in France. Today, we have day 1 and day 2 of Limberg, Austria. And then it's on to the big championships. And then we can finally check out the 4-axle. I'm super excited. Let's get today started. So we're going to keep rocking with the ZIL 131, and we're going to be finishing up the Europa Truck Challenge. Yesterday, or the last episode, episode 11, we did the 3-axle on day 1 of France and day 2 of France, but when you look at the 3-axle for Limburg, Austria, day 1 and day 2, that's nothing. That's right now. We're going to crush it. So there's 4 sections today, so we're gonna have to be quick. This one's 10 gate, 751 feet. We don't have any upgrades to make. We're all repaired. We're ready to rock and roll. I remember this course right off the bat. You drive over all this debris, and we've got a teeter-totter. And if I remember right, this teeter-totter doesn't like to go down. You get all the way to the end, and you start to come off it. I don't want to park at the end of it to bring it down, because we're going to lose points for, not going anywhere for 15 seconds. So that's a rough start. So the ZIL, this truck has such a hard time with tight turns. I think we're going to struggle on this course. So we've got gate 6 out of 10, and I'm starting to see something around this turn. We've got to be really careful. That little chunk sticking up, I think it's high enough to hit our bumper, and we got past it. Let's try not to hit our... We've got to move very meticulously today. Course 1 has been super tough. All right, we're down. Well, after a brief reset, we're rolling again. This has been the most deductions I've seen this quickly. And once again, I think we're gonna have some trouble getting around these turns. Well, the rest of section 1 looks pretty easy. There's our final gate straight ahead. What a rough start to Limburg, Austria in the Europa Truck Trials. I don't even want to look. Oh my God, 80 points. I reset the truck twice. I thought it was only once. Section 2, 13 gates, 922 feet. We don't have a lot of time to waste, so we're just gonna start moving. I don't think this truck is the best truck for these courses, because the turns are really, really tight. But it just bullies its way through. Oh, a little bit of render lag today. What it lacks in tight turns, it has all the power to climb over all of the debris that it comes across. But these tight turns, they take so many points away. It's almost worth looking at other trucks. But like I said, it is an absolute bully getting over some of this. Oh, I spoke too soon. but it is an absolute bully getting over all those debris fields. It is just super powerful, sits really high, but I also think it's really, really heavy. So I think that comes into play as well. We have caused a lot of damage on the suspension. We're down 13% on our suspension. But it just doesn't care what's in its way. One last little hill climb, 13 gates out of 13, and again, all the tight turns, we had a really rough time and lost a lot of points on changing directions. 12-point deduction. 233 credits worth of repairs. Nice and short, 327 feet, but look at the amount of gates. 10 gates, that's a lot of gates in a short amount of time. Kind of makes you nervous. It is all downhill from here. The turns are kind of mild, but we got a lot of debris, a lot of boulders, a lot of stuff in the way. And remember, this is not as narrow as the Unimog, so some of these gates that are tight together, it's hard to get through them without clipping one of them. Is that it? That's it? That was super short, super short. We did have a point deduction. I didn't think I hit a pole, but I did. But 8-point deduction, not bad. Final section of the day, not super long. Again, lots of gates though, 759 feet. I remember this one. I remember this starting area. Just a lot of debris. Lining this thing up is a little bit tricky, but we're up, we're over, and we're all the way back. We're already on the way back down. I am going to drive around the teeter-totter. That thing seems to be, I don't want to say glitchy or broken, but it is. It doesn't come back down in the way I thought it would. Another reset on the day. Oh my goodness, this is it's a rough day. I forgot how difficult the Europa truck trials were in Limberg, Austria. We're moving. We're not moving. Why are we not moving? So I can't get up the other side of that. I can't get up the other side of that. So we're going to change directions here and see if I can avoid that and just go up and over it this way. I've had to, we've lost a lot of points. This whole day, we've lost a lot of points. Another teeter-totter. This one should come down. The wooden ones seem to work fine. We've got one more big pile of concrete tubes and concrete, I don't know, posts. So we're almost there. So day one of Limberg, Austria, the Europa truck trials is in the books. That was section 4 out of 4. Major point loss today. 80 just on this section alone, and another 18 for changing directions. While we do have enough for an upgrade, we're going to go with increased horsepower this time. I remember we went with the advanced gearbox in the Unimog. We're switching it up. We're going with the increased horsepower this time. Let's go ahead and end this event because we've got to move on to day 2 of the 3-axle category at Europa Truck Trials, Limberg, Austria. Hey, for all the points we lost, we still got ourselves another platinum trophy for the trophy case. So day 2 of Austria, part of me feels like I should give up on the Zill because of its turning radius, but we're going to give it a chance because we just increased its horsepower. So let's give it a shot. Shot? Give it a shot. All right, section 1, day 2. We are officially on the clock. These gates are super tight. They're super close together, man. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Look at this. The increased horsepower, absolute beast. This thing is an absolute demon. We're already at a point where we've got to back up, and I can already tell I'm going to have to do it again, or we're not going to get around it. We're headed right towards that one, so we're going to have to lose points again. We'll back up again. I wonder if all 3-axle trucks are this terrible in their turning radius. Section 1. Both Section 1s in Limberg, Austria for the Europa truck trials has been absolutely difficult. I hate to look at it. 24-point deduction just for backing up, going forward, backing up, going forward. That is, it's tough today. Limberg, Austria, the toughest courses I think I've seen. 17 gates, 739 feet. These gates have got to be absolutely on top of each other. But, we're gonna give it all we got. It's a lot of climbing so far. A lot of climbing. I really hope we don't roll over right here. This truck is super heavy, so I hope we don't roll over. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I have gone the right way or not. But this course, again, super tight turns. We're gonna have to stop. Back up again. We're losing so many points from backing up and turning around. Part of me wants to go try that Ural truck and see if that does any better than this one. On the side of a hill. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looked like... Oh, I thought we were going over it. Up and over the back of the truck. Problem. No problem. Another section where we've got to back up and pull forward. This is, I don't know if all 3-axle trucks are like this, but the Zill really having a rough time. Section 2, day 2. In the books, and lots of deductions. Lots. I don't even want to look at it. Section 3, all of our repairs have been made. I think I remember this truck. I think I remember this one. I think we've got to knock over that block wall straight ahead. That is awesome. I think we do. No, maybe not. No. There is a course in the finals. Oh, 148 points. Just like that, I should have been watching where I was going. Super tight turns. I mean, we're knocking down these... Yeah, we're going to have to back up again. I'm starting... You know, I picked this truck because I really like the looks of it. Looks aren't everything. Looks aren't everything. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Up over to this. There we go. You know, the obstacles are no problem. It's the tight turns. That's what you know what? That's what I think we're going to name this episode. Tight turns. Episode 11. Part of me feels like they should change the course just a little for the bigger trucks. But, yeah, they seem all the same as they were when we were doing the 2-axle. Well, I've had to reset here and back up. I keep getting hung up somewhere right in here. I got it this time, but yeah, there goes more points. Wow. Oh, we breezed through this with the Unimog, and we are struggling with those bigger trucks. I don't even want to see it. Section 3 out of 4, day 2, 120 points. Oh my god. Last section of the Europa truck trials. Last section of the episode. I've already done the upgrade. Super short, 587 feet, but 14 gates. That seems excessive for such a short amount of time. For such a short distance, but we hopefully it's quick work. So far, so good. I have lost some points. Believe it or not, I've hit some gates, and now we've already got to back up and get a different bite on it. I think we can, yeah, we can drive right up that. Like I said, the obstacles, no problem. Tight turns, rough, super, super rough. I am going to skip the, I'm going to skip the teeter-totter, and, I'm going to go this way. We should be almost finished. 12 out of 14 gates we've passed. We've got, and we're missing, nope, 13 out of 14. There we go. There's the final. Straight ahead. The last section of the day, we've lost 54. I can't believe it, but I mean, I think we would all agree here that more than likely we're going to get a platinum. That's all we've seen. So let's go ahead and end the event. Platinum trophy. Look at that. But let's go take a look at our events. We'll change that. We're on to the heavy duty championship. The next episode will start that. But look at this. Day 1 of France, 2 and 3 axle done. Day 2 of France, 2 and 3 axle. Now Limberg, Austria, day 1 and 2. 2 axle and 3 axle events completed. So therefore, the Europa truck trials with the 3 axle category is in the books. Next episode, it's on to the heavy duty champion. And that is the end of another awesome episode of a heavy duty challenge. If you're still enjoying it, let me know in the comments. And if you're not, if you're like, hey, look, this has been 12 episodes. Can we see something else? Absolutely. Just let me know in the comments. I'm not going to take offense to it. Also, if you are liking it and you're not the type to comment, hit the thumbs up. It does help the video. It helps small channels like ours. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I really, really do. If you haven't yet to hit the sub button, hit the sub button. Join us on our journey, wherever that brings. Whether it's a heavy duty challenge, a BeamNG drive, some farm sim, you never know where it's going to lead. Much love, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe. Take care of one another. Look after yourself. You deserve it. Did I say that backwards? I did. Now, well, I'll see you on the next one. Much love, everybody. Peace.